That question, it's kind of a tough question for me. I hope that you would help me with it. It's about inerrancy in consideration of Matthew 27:9. So how does that affect the definition of inerrancy, for example, the one that we hold in the Chicago Declaration?
It doesn't, because, I don't know if you've seen this little book. That's why I grabbed it off the shelf as soon as I saw the phone call. It's Gleason Archer's Encyclopedia of Bible Difficulties.
Okay.
There's a section on Matthew 27:9. We'll go into more depth than I will here. But what you have here is a conflated citation. Just a couple things to keep in mind. You have the greater portion of the citations from Zechariah 11:12 through 13, but there is material from Jeremiah 32:6 through 9, 18:2, 19:2. These are some of the backgrounds for some of the material there. There are a couple things. When a Old Testament text is being cited, fundamental mechanism the Jewish people would use would be to utilize the greater prophet's name rather than a minor prophet's name. And it's not just because that makes it more important, it made it easier to find. That is, remember, they were reading from scrolls. And so the scrolls would be broken up into having the major prophet at the beginning. It's sort of a practical thing, and simply being able to find something. For us, it's real easy. We whip open a book. They didn't use the codex; they used a scroll. And so, in some situations where we have Old Testament citations, the major prophets being used because it was easier to find the citation. And when you have a mixed citation, and Matthew is more prevalent in doing that because it's a Jewish way of argumentation, it sort of shows that the Old Testament, the Tanakh as a whole, supported your position. It's not the kind of argumentation we're accustomed to, but Matthew's writing for Jews, and so he's going to use argumentation the Jews are going to find to be the most relevant. He conflates two, and it's going to be natural for him to use the greater of the two in the citation. So the Chicago Statement would recognize that in the sense that, seem to recall there's even a section that talks about citational issues, but would recognize that the citation methodology of that day is different than what we have today, and that it would not constitute some type of the person just didn't know where it was or was in error or something like that. It is a common way for the Jews to cite their own scriptures, to go with the major prophet rather than the minor prophet.